What up, KNK Squad? Y'all see me? I'm still sick, but I'm still working. But I'm gonna be honest, it was definitely hard to work today. It was definitely hard, and I kept going to sleep because I know I need to rest. Y'all see I'm drinking some water. I just want to do this short video real quick, just 10 minutes. So my cousin had reached out to me, and she was telling me that she want to open up a business. She want to be an entrepreneur. She don't want to do the 9-to-5 anymore. She see me traveling. She see me doing all these things. She knows that I'm a business and finance coach. So she said, how do I become like that? And when people call you, sometimes they just want to get information from you, and you got to be clear and direct. I charge for consultations. And if you want me to help you further, I can build your whole entire business from the start to the finish. But it's up to you to carry it through afterwards. And that's how I found my niche. I found my niche because everybody has a calling, but people don't know what their calling is. And so for me, I love to make people smile. I love to make them happy. I love to, help them discover who they are and discover things, right? So how I found my niche is that I was trying to figure out this business thing. Oh, how do you do this? How you do that? And I'm a good researcher. So I make sure that I check everything out. I can research everything, figure everything out. So I was like, okay, I could do this. So I was putting businesses together. But I noticed that I would build the business up to a certain level, and then I would just quit. I don't want to run the operation, the daily operation, day to day. So I was like, damn. If I could build a business all the way from the start to the finish, but don't want to do the daily operation, and I'm going to the next business, I will never get rich. I will never find myself knowing who I am and what I need to do. It's like when people say, you are a jack of all trades and a master of none. I never mastered anything because I never finished anything. So I'll just go ahead and get it to a certain extent, and then I'll be like, all right, but now I want to open up a nursing home. Let me see that. And I think it was because I know it was because I love that adrenaline rush. I love that knowing it and making it happen and getting approved and making so, I want to get this license, the certificate of need, and it's $5,000, and they saying it's hard. I love a challenge. So I would challenge myself to build that business. As soon as I build that business, I'd be like, all right, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. And so now I don't want to work the business because I done did so much to build it that I'm like, that was the business right there. Fuck that shit. I'm on to the next. So that's how I found who I am and how I operate. And so that's when I became a business and finance coach and mentor. So what I do now is I help people build their businesses. I help them find a niche. A lot of people don't know, what they want to do. I hear so many people call me and be like, oh, I want a business. I want to work for myself. I don't want to be doing a 9-to-5. I want to move out of America. How do I do it? And I say, well, what are you good at? Oh, I really don't know what I'm good at. So that's when I come in. But I can't do it for free, honey, because I have everybody in the world calling me and pouring, and I'm pouring out, and nobody's refilling my cup. I can't do it. I'm sorry. So I have to charge for consultation, and I have to charge my fees for building your business. I could build any business you want. If you say I want a freight broker agency, I don't care about the FDC or whatever these people call it. I will get that paperwork for you. I will get it approved and everything. It will be a challenge for me to do so. That I will put all I have into it. All I got. I don't care how hard somebody say something is. I'm going to do it. That's just how I am. So I will build that business up for you, and you operate that business after that. I would even find you employees. But it's going to cost you, honey. It's not going to be free because I don't work for free. I got too much shit going on. I got my own businesses and shit going on too. But some people, I say that to say this. Some people are born with it. That it comes naturally. I can sit here right here on this camera right now and tell you 1,000 businesses that you can operate right now. I can tell you 100 businesses you can start for free. But everybody don't have it, And so when you find somebody to have it, you talk to them and you actually utilize what they telling you, the knowledge they telling you. And a lot of the times I found myself just talking, dropping gems or jewels, whatever y'all want to call it. And people was taking it and moving away and not even thanking me, and let alone paying me. And and then I would be like, okay, so sometimes I will give people all that knowledge and they won't use it at all. So I'll just be talking and swapping spit, talking shit and swapping spit for nothing. So I had to start charging people, because I'm like, people just weigh down on me. They will call me, like my phone will constantly ring all day, and people will be calling me and talking on the phone with me for hours, and I'm just dropping gems on them. It's because it's coming from my head like that. You know how some people rap, but some people can't? Some people can freestyle straight off the top of their head, and it's just coming to the dome. And then some people be like, I don't know what the heck you talking about. I'm home of the brave and the king of the South. And you be like, nigga, that shit was trash. Yes, it was definitely ludicrous. However, I don't know how to rap. So you have people who can do it, you have people who can't. It's just like that with business. You have people who have a business mindset, who can think about business anyhow, any way, any day. And then you have people who can't think of it at all. Their brain is foggy when it comes to business. And during this whole growing in business, because I have been an entrepreneur for years, since about 2010, I quit my job. And I kind of worked 1 or 2 jobs after that for like a week or so. And then I said, nah, this ain't for me. I'm trying to go back in the workforce. But ever since I did, I realized the people who makes the most money is people who slow. You look at them like they slow. You like, this motherfucker ain't even finished high school, dumb as hell. And y'all know I'm going to keep it real with you. Whether I'm talking business or I'm talking fun, it's going to always be real, hun. Okay? So you will have somebody that's slow as hell. Ain't finished school. You talk to them, they don't even know the left from the right foot. They don't know their ass from their appetite. And you be like, this motherfucker be getting money. The reason why slow people get money, because slow people don't give a fuck what people think about them. The reason why you can't get money, because you care too much about what people think about you. You're overthinking the situation. So when I say, okay, look, April, in order for you to get some money today, I want you to go do door-to-door sales. Now, door-to-door sales are cruel and unusual punishment, okay? You got people spitting on you. You got people slamming doors on you. You got people cussing you out. You got people being nasty and rude to you. So when I tell you that, you're going to be like, hold up. I got to knock on everybody door on this block. Yes, you got to knock on everybody door on this block, and I want you to sell them some life insurance. No, I'm not about to do that. Why not, April? Because Mr. Sammy mean as hell over there. He gonna slam the door in my face. And the lady down the street, she don't even like black people, so I know she ain't gonna even answer the door. You're thinking too much. Why are you thinking about all that instead of just doing it? Because you're smart. Because you're one of the wise ones. So you're gonna overthink things, and you're gonna always analyze things. But slow people don't. So you'll tell a slow person, hey, Bobby, go knock on every door on this block. Don't come back until you know hit a lick, like you get some money. Bobby like, shit, let me do it then. I done had slow people come to me and I be like, hey, I want you to move all this stuff out of this room, and I'm gonna give you $300. They be like, all right, come on, move your stuff. And then they had the people say, I want you to move all this stuff out of this room. Shit, I'm about to get the Migos to do that shit. I'll pay them $2. That's the smart one. But however, sometimes your intelligence can get in your way too. So you have to understand that slow people always going to get that money because they don't care. They do not care, and they're willing to do whatever it takes. So sometimes when it comes to business, you have to have that mindset too. Because if you think too much and you think too much into it, you're going to overdo yourself, and then you're going to end up saying, no, I'm not going to do it because this. And you might even think, damn, it's going to rain this afternoon. I'm going to be outside knocking on people's doors. So you're thinking too much. So you're going to stay broke. So in order for you to get out of that, out of the hole and being broke, get into the mindset of being, I'm going to do whatever it takes. Now, what I told my cousin when she called me, I said, let's start at the bottom, because she's saying, oh, I need $10,000, $20,000 to start a business. And I'm like, what kind of business you want to start? She said, I want to start an event center. And I'm thinking to myself, if that's your niche, that's what you like doing events and stuff like that, that's a long-term goal. So now let's break that business down to a short-term goal. The short-term goal is to start where you are. Do you have $10,000 to $20,000 to invest? No, I don't. I don't have no money. Don't nobody want to invest. I can't find no investors. I can't find no grants. I can't find this, that. I don't know. People don't want to be entrepreneurs. They don't want to quit their 9 to 5. They saying, look, they got is money enough to pay their rent. And so now I'm just sitting still. You're sitting at a standstill because you're not thinking. Think this through. Start where you are. Where are you? Broke. Okay, let's start our event center broke. How do we do that? First of all, you can't start an event center broke, but you can start doing events broke. Clock it. So why not put you a little flyer from Canva, which is free, on your smartphone that you need to be making money off of. Go on Canva and set you up an event flyer. Hi, I'm an event planner. I will plan your events from top to bottom. I will bring in I will fix your food, whatever you need your food done. If you need your, decorations done. If you need the date plan, everything, I have you covered. I'll do that, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you don't know what to say. Why do you have Google? Why do you have ChatGPT? Why do you have all these people now? Because these people are these systems, software is going to help you. So you go on ChatGPT and say, hey, make me a flyer for event planning. ChatGPT people going to think the rest, you don't have to do all that. So you take that event flyer that ChatGPT make you, because sometimes they be messing them up. So you're going to take that flyer and you're going to use it, whatever they, Confederate, whatever they did wrong, and you're going to fix it. And then you're going to put it out there, and you're going to put that on your social media that you already have. Why? Because you don't have no money for marketing yet. You have to make money. It takes money to make money, so you have to make it first. So you go out there and you put it on those free sites: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, Reddit, Threads, what's the other one? Twitter. You go on these sites and you place your flyer so everybody sees it. You tell your family friends to share it. Sometimes your family friends ain't so support you, but at least you could tell people on the ad to share this flyer. Tell us your flyer. Now, you're not going to get everybody jumping at you. Why? Because people don't feel that it's a need to rush to get this done. So what you want to do is you want to create a promotion. When you create a promotion, now I'm dropping jewels now. This is free game right here, which I should not be giving, but I'm going to just give you this 10 minutes, but it's going to be 20 minutes of free game right here. So you want to drop promotions because people, when they see promotions, they automatically think, I got to act fast. So that now you're going to bring in people faster than you would if your flyer was just sitting there saying, this is what I do. So you're going to tell ChatGPT, I need to do a promotion. We doing 50% off the first 5 customers to come. Okay? Bam, there you go. Now, when you do it, let's say your package for your event planning, you got to do this. You got to think of the timing that you're going to need, all the people you need to call. If you need to get contracts with other people, that's how you can get your money too. And you need to think of how long is it going to take to plan a normal event. A normal event, I don't know, may take you a month to plan. So I always say the 3rd month is the month that you have the event. So if you're going to have the event in December, start planning in September. So you get September, October, November. So then the December would be, well, that would technically be the 4th month, but if you count like that, but it's really the 3rd, September to October, November, December. So I would start in September for anything I'm going to be doing in December. But you still gonna have people coming at you last minute, but that's neither here nor there. So now you say, okay, the 3rd month is the event that I'm gonna be having. It's gonna take me at least 2 months to plan this event well. Where the 3rd month is just now getting all the loose ends together. Okay, well if you know it's gonna take that long, that right there, I need to be at least clocking $3,000 a month. That $3,000 a month will give me like $1,500. I mean, that $3,000 a month, $3,000 for this event. So that's going to make me $1,500 a month. So, okay, you got your $1,500 a month. So now you say, okay, I'm going to start planning. But that's just your base rate. you're going to get other money on the side too. I'm always thinking about how to build something and get money on the side in other ways. So if I have a business, you're going to be buying something from me, but you're going to be using my machine, my merchant service. So every time that you swipe your card when you come to me, I get paid the fees too on the merchant. So I'm making money over here too. Then I'm going to have people put maybe their ATM machine in my store, or put their vending machine in my store, so I can get paid off that too. I'm going to just use this main business to get money from other places. Okay. So let's go back to the event planning. So now you're planning this event. $1,500 is what you need to be making a month on this event that's in 3 months. Okay, so you're going to charge these people $3,000. Bam. Now that you know how much you're going to charge them, you know it's going to take you 2 months. You know how much you're going to charge them. Okay, now when you start doing an event, you want to start upselling stuff. Hey, do you need me to do maybe the catering for you too? Oh, yes, because I don't have a caterer. Cool. Now you're going to start calling people to do the catering. Oh, it's a party of 20 people. I need catering services because I'm horse as shit. I need catering services. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this ibuprofen. Sorry, guys. Y'all know I'm sick. So you're going to say, I need catering services or whatever. These people might charge you, let's say for shits and giggles, these people charge you $1,500. You can add $500 extra on there and say $2,000. So now you putting $2,000 add on to the $1,500 that she already paying you. But you know that you, out of the not 15, I'm gonna go for $3,000 because that's the base amount. I'm not gonna break it down anymore. That's the base amount. So you're going to add the $2,000 to the $3,000, which would be $5,000. Now, you know out of the $5,000, you still got $1,500 going out. So you only getting an extra $500. So basically, you're making $3,500 at this point. Then you might say, let me upsell some more stuff. Because as the event planner, you need to be out there contracting with people. You need to be out there finding people. Your job is to find the connects. Now, you're finding connects, but you're adding fees on top of them connects. You're not just going straight for the base fee that the connect charge you. You're going to add your connects so you make it reasonable. You're not going to be too greedy, but you're going to make it reasonable where the person will say, okay, I'll still go. Because if you make it too much and say that caterer going to charge you $1,500, but you say, shoot, I put another $1,500 on it, so that's $3,000. You being greedy. That person going to say, you know what? I don't need you to do the caterer. I'm going to go call my mother. So you make it reasonable, make it make sense. One thing I always tell people, money don't lie, people do. Money gonna always make sense. I always tell people, don't even talk to me if you ain't talking sense, because if it ain't about money, it ain't making sense to me, okay? So just make the money make sense. Don't be greedy, don't be selfish, and don't be stingy. The money will come to you. Even if you first start your first couple things for free. Like whenever I would do a business, I will always start for free because I want people to see my potential. I want people to see my gift. I don't want you to think, oh, damn, I ain't never seen no work from you. So I'm going to do it for free. So I don't know if y'all know the little girl, Little Red, the little girl, Joey Red, whatever her name is. JoJo Red is a big YouTuber. I'm the one who did her video, put her on the map. I said her video. I put her on the map. I did her party. I had a party planning company. And with that, I'm always trying to figure out other ways to make money within my business. So not only did I have the party planning company, I had the characters as well. Not only did I have the characters, I had the show. So I had to put on the whole show. Like my daughter did the whole show for me. Wherever I want to go, I say, I want you to sing, I want you to dance on your model. She was ready to go. So with that being said, I put a flyer out there and said, I do parties. I will do your party for free. I will do the whole thing. I will bring all the characters with me. I will bring the DJ. All I need you to do is bring the food and the venue. I'm doing everything else. And her mother called me and was like, my daughter's birthday is this week, and I need you to come and do a party for her because I don't even know if she's going to get anything for a party or whatever she was saying. I was like, really? Okay. I took pictures. I did videos. I called my crew. We came in and it looked like we've been doing this shit for years, but that was the first party I ever done. Not necessarily, but the first party I ever done with that business. So now people started calling. Hey, I see you did JoJo party. Can you do my party too? That's how you build your business. Sometimes you got to start for free. Sometimes the money ain't going to be there first. You have to prove yourself. So what I explained to her is a lot of things, but mainly what I explained to her is we at zero. Where could we start at zero? We can start planning people's parties. Take pictures, do videos, so that now when you go and you want to put your stuff up there online, they have visuals and they can see, damn, that party look nice as shit. Contact people with balloons. Ask them how much you charge for a balloon setup. Contact caterers. Get their information. Start building your portfolio. Everybody need to be in place. You need your DJs. You need your caterers. You need the venues. You need to know. You got to start calling, asking questions. You got to be intentional about this business if you really want it. So now after you do that and you start for free or you start for the low because you're going to start on your promotion, that money that you're getting, you want to take a certain percentage and put it towards the business. The rest go to you for your shits and giggles or your incidentals, Start planning in your head how you want to run things too, because money starts up here. Being rich is a mindset. So once you train your mind, that's when the money comes in. You have to train your mind to wake up. You have to train your mind, no more sleeping in bed, no more bullshit. And when it's time to get up, it's time to go. You got to start planning for getting lost and getting found times. So if you know the party starting at 10 a.m., you need to be up at 5 a.m. Oh, that's too early. I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. because you don't want it bad enough. You got to be hungry. You got to be intentional. You got to have tenacity. You got to want this shit as hard as you want to breathe. And that's when you say, okay, I don't know how to do all that. That's when I come in. That's your coach, your mentor, the one that's going to hold you accountable. There's one that's going to talk to you and tell you, no, we're not giving up on this shit. This is how we're going to do it. I'm going to hold your hand through it. But at some point, I got to let you go. Because I have to move on to the next student. It's other people who need me also. So I can't be there forever. But at a certain period, you're going to be mature enough and your mindset going to be strong enough to get this done. See, I could never be broke. I told myself a long time ago, I could never be broke again. But I do know I'm a procrastinator, and that's something that I'm working on within. Because I know I could be 10 times bigger than I am, but I hold myself still. But I know that I shouldn't. I know how not to. It's just, do I have the discipline that I'm going to really, stop doing that shit and stop holding myself down. It's all about discipline for real. It's about discipline, knowing that it's not an option. It's not that I don't want to do it. I have to do it. So I'm still talking to myself and telling myself, like, get the fuck up. You have to. The only way you're going to be where you want to be is you have to do it. But then I have this person on my shoulder be like, girl, lay the fuck back down and get you some sleep. Then I got this one, you better get up because your kids need this shit. Sometimes you need it, but you don't need that much. And that's where I'm at. And I'm telling him, I'll calm down. Tell her, okay, I need it, but I don't need that much. So I'm just talking to these two people on my shoulder. But I'm getting it together. But back to the story at hand. Start off where you are and build yourself up. Now, that was just a example of an event space that she wants to do. She wants to open up an event space, but she don't have the money. So I told her to start as an event planner where you don't need no money. Word of mouth is your best marketing right now, and putting your best foot forward and making sure that you got everything that you need in place and that you can utilize what you got to get what you want. Okay, so now for another example, you might not know what you want. You might not be like her and don't know that you want to be an event planner, or you want to have an event space. You might not have no idea what you want. How you start is you think about the people in your community, people around you, and people that you talk to. What's a problem that they all share? I need you to find a solution to their problem. And that's how you find your niche. So for instance, I'm a content creator. My content somehow fell on Africa. So everybody who knows about me around Africa. So that's all of our common goal is, to get to Africa, or to see Africa, or look at Africa, or to learn about Africa, find out about Africa. So we coming up with all these different ideas, right? All these different. I want to find out about Africa. I want to go to Africa. I want to see Africa. I want to know what Africa look like. Okay, so we know that main goal is Africa. That's the main objective, is Africa. Now, all the people around me know something or around me because of Africa. What can I do to make money surrounding these people who wants to know about Africa? I have to do something involving Africa. That's my niche. Why have a niche like that and then go and do trees or landscaping? That means I got to get a whole new community. Nobody around me is talking about landscaping. Nobody's interested. So if I was to change my platform right now and to start putting up flowers and roses and trees and ponds, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck is this? So the niche, I need to solve people's problem about Africa. Whether that's start doing trips and tours to Africa, start doing consultations about helping people relocate to Africa, opening up a relocation business to do Africa, helping people get their visas for Africa, doing videos involving Africa, selling African clothing, selling African food. I'm telling you, everything that's dealing with Africa. I could go anywhere to solve any one of those problems because I found the base, which is Africa. That's my niche. So no matter what I do around that niche, it's still going to work because that is the base. So find the base, figure out the problem, and solve the problem. So now you say, okay, now I found the base, I figured out the problem. Now I don't have time to solve the problem because I got a 9 to 5 and I'm not ready to quit yet. Okay. So now what can I do to make money within my niche? Because I can't do it, but I still want to make money in that niche. Okay. So now you're going to find other people who can do it for you. So what I would do then, I would say, okay, I want to do tours, but I'm not in Africa right now, and I don't feel like doing it. What I have to do, I have to open up a tour business, find some people in Africa who do tours, or find people in Africa who need money and say they need a business, they need a job, they need some type of hustle. Contract with them to do the tours for me. So now I'm the middleman. I just made myself the middleman. I got the people who want to go to Africa and I got the people that's in Africa. Put those two people together and bingo, I got money. Okay? It's not that hard. I now got money. Because now I got this girl that want to go to Africa and I got this dude who's over there. He said he could do a tour. He could show her around. He could show her places. He know the people. He know the job. He know the business. Let's get it. Now I work with him, set up a whole tour for her. He say he going to charge me $600. Let's say $500, even numbers. Shits and giggles, $500 or $600 is even. Let's do $600. Okay, $600 is what he's charging me to do this tour. But how much it's going to cost? Then we start adding up everything. Damn. So it's going to charge it's going to cost her like $2,000 for everything all the total package. Okay, we're gonna add his $600. Now, because I put those two people together, I need to get paid too. Even though I didn't do any work, I had him do all the work, and she was standing right here ready to pay the money. But I'm in the middle. The middleman always got to collect. Even if I collect 50 cents. Even if I have a fee. When you look at Uber and you look at your receipt, you look at DoorDash, look at your receipt. You look at Airbnb, look at your receipt. You look at flights, look at your receipt. When you're looking at kayak and booking and all that, look at your receipts. When you're looking at all these middlemen, the people who in the middle, who putting y'all two together, don't they have a service charge? Don't they always have a service fee? So if I go to order some food off of DoorDash, my service fee probably like $3. You might not think it's a lot because it's not a great big deal to you. However, I have 1,000 people on DoorDash today, and they all paying me that. That money didn't add up. So it's okay to take $2 from here, take $2 from there, take $2 from there, because I'm doing it all day long, pa. Now, with her, $2 ain't shit. With him, he's still getting paid. But me, I got to figure out, okay, I need a fee. So if we already at $2,600, shit, let's make it even there and do it even $3,000. You see what I'm saying? And I just take $400 off the top. I didn't do anything, but now I still have not utilized my time. So now I got time to do all these different people and have them doing on tours. And I'm collecting $400, $200, $300 from all these people. I ain't do no work, but just because of my brain, I need to get paid. I'm going to leave you off with this one. The less education you have, the more manual labor you will do. And your life is going to be hard. The more education you have, the less manual labor you do, and your life is going to be easy. Get you a mentor, whether it's a finance mentor, finance coach, a business mentor. Get you a mentor who knows business. Let them teach you the business. The money is definitely worth it. That's less critical thinking. That's less researching, less things that you have to worry about because you got somebody else doing that for you. Everybody has a niche and everybody has a job. I just don't want you to try to do everybody's job because you can't. So delegate that to certain people who is good at it. The stuff that I can think about, you might not be able to. So why not pay me to do that for you when you can have room to do something else? Once you learn that, you'll grow. Because people always want to, I got to save money. I know I could do hair. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do everybody's hair today. That's $200, $300 I can save. But that's time that you could have been doing something else that you can't do now. Because you have to sit there and be stagnant and stuck. Find ways that you can delegate tasks to people that you call them predecessors. People who want to work for you. Give them the job while you can go do something else. I don't even care if that's relaxing on the beach. Make your life easy, not harder. Easier, not harder. Okay? So I think this is enough time, y'all. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Oh, I would drop my calendar there, but excuse me, y'all. I have to call my merchant because I'm not able to set payments anymore, and I got to figure that out. But get on my calendar anyway, and call, and I'll reach out to you, and we'll figure out a way that I can take your payment so that you can get your coach and your business started, because I don't want to hold you up no more. See y'all in the next video.